The conclusion of Criminal Minds, Evolution Season 3 or Season 18, depending on how you count it, tied up several major plot threads, but also left behind a few critical questions for the future. The finale kicks off with a flashback, a young Elias Voit stealing photos from Cyrus before packing up and leaving. But not before a tense confrontation, nearly strangling Cyrus. Fast forward to the present, and we meet a seemingly broken woman at a bar. Her name is Constance, though she now goes by Tessa. Cyrus lures her in with a fake sob story about losing his son and wife. She shares her own trauma being assaulted by her professor, and as she leaves the bar, Cyrus ambushes her. He abducts her. Back in the present day, Tessa has transformed into the disciple. She's holding Voit and Dr. Julia Ochoa hostage in an abandoned plant. Voit meets Tessa for the first time just as the bow scrambles to find out what happened after the hospital massacre. Meanwhile, Evan panics over the media fallout of Voit's apparent escape. Tessa makes her goal clear. She wants to awaken Sicarius in Voit. She pushes him, tempts him, and forces him to choose between killing Julia or betraying her collaborator, Perry. Voit chooses to kill Perry brutally. Tessa's pleased. He killed and even admitted he felt like a god. Meanwhile, the bow discovers Tessa gained access to Dr. Ochoa's files by impersonating a UK colleague in a phishing scam. They also uncover that Tessa was a missing girl from years ago, most likely taken by Cyrus as Voigt's replacement. After killing Perry, Voit appears to have fully embraced his Sicarius persona again, but it's a ruse. He gains Tessa's trust, fakes Julia's death, and secretly sends the bow a decryption key that exposes the entire Sicarius Network. Garcia intercepts it just like Voit hoped. When the bow finally storms the facility, Julia tells Rossi that Voit protected her, that he's not the monster he once was. In a tense moment, Voit turns a gun on Tessa, but ultimately surrenders. He doesn't want to kill anymore. Elsewhere in the plant, Prentice confronts Tessa. She acknowledges the life Tessa could have had building rockets if not for the darkness Cyrus unleashed on her. Tessa seems to want to die, but is arrested before she can provoke a suicide by cop. Later, Julia thanks Voit despite everything for saving her life. She urges him not to lose faith. His response, "I have no faith to lose." In the final moments, Voit confesses to everything. No more deals. No more bargaining. He accepts it all. He tells Rossi, "Do you need a confession? Okay, I did it. I did all of it." Then adds, "Just no more F*******ing deals." Evan officially steps away from the case, but before he goes, he and Rossi share one final drink. A quiet toast between colleagues, marking the end of one of the bow's darkest cases. While the team celebrates taking down the Sicarius Network, Voit is seen heading to a maximum security prison, handcuffed in an orange jumpsuit. But not before a haunting fantasy strangling another inmate with his cuffs as the others cheer him on. Was Cyrus really Voigt's father? Earlier, Tessa tells Voit that Cyrus killed her parents in a fire just like he did his. Voit insists she's wrong, he killed his abusive parents in a fire. But Tessa insists that Cyrus is his real father. Voit isn't convinced, and neither is Rossi. The show leaves this thread ambiguous. The most likely explanation: Voit did kill his parents, while Cyrus killed Tessa's to isolate her. By doing so, Cyrus ensured both Voit and Tessa had no one grooming them to depend on him completely. That's why Cyrus always called Voit son. Whether he truly believed it or just used it to manipulate Tessa, he was already targeting her from the very beginning. Why those photos shocked Voit? Tessa eventually shows Voit pictures images of missing girls. Voit thought he had taken all of Cyrus' victim photos years ago, but Tessa coldly tells him, "You didn't steal all of them." In that moment, Voit realizes the horrifying truth: Cyrus never stopped. He kept abducting and grooming girls even after Voit left. And worst of all, Voit may have unknowingly left Tessa behind the night he tried to escape. Cyrus simply moved on and made her his new project. Voigt's horror isn't just at what Cyrus did, it's that his failure to stop him helped create the disciple. Why Tessa was obsessed with Voit. Tessa wasn't just loyal to Voit, she was obsessed. But not with the man Voit had become. She idolized Sicarius, the ruthless killer who escaped Cyrus and became a legend in her eyes. Tessa's fractured psyche clung to this image. It was her only way to make sense of her own trauma. If Voit could survive and thrive under Cyrus, maybe she could too. She saw herself in him, the version of him who was feared, powerful, in control. The reformed, guilt-ridden Elias Voit meant nothing to her. She needed the monster because admitting he changed meant accepting her own monstrous past. Saving him was her final delusion. Why Voit finally confessed. After months of plea deals and helping the bow, Voit finally breaks. He confesses to everything, not just out of guilt, but because he knows the killer inside him isn't truly gone. He killed Perry to save Julia, but he enjoyed it. That scares him. He doesn't trust himself anymore, and deep down, he's been suicidal all season. Whether by his own hand or by execution, Voit wants it to end. In that final prison bus scene, the fantasy of killing again haunts him, even if he doesn't act on it. He's changed, but not enough to feel safe with himself. Will Voit return in Season 4? The finale felt more like a series finale than just a season ender. Voigt's arc seems complete. The Sicarius Network is gone. Tyler is officially part of the team. The bow needs a new villain. But Voit isn't dead, and like a certain god of mischief in the McCoo, he's too complex, too compelling, and too well acted to disappear forever. Even if he's not the main antagonist anymore, it's possible we'll see him return maybe as a consultant or in flashbacks. His chapter may be over, but the book is still open. And that's how Criminal Minds Evolution Season 3 wraps up. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Novoflix for more breakdowns and updates.